lesson 18, and I hope you guys have had a great week. I know that it's been rough for some of you all, like with the snow and you guys don't have water, so I'm so sorry that it's been rough, but hopefully you've been warm and you've been able to get some bottled water. And aren't you glad that this is over Zoom or over YouTube, and so it doesn't matter if you haven't had a bath because we can't smell you. So we're all good, and we're gonna jump into intervals today. I think either I have allergies or I got a cold from all my Zoom students last week. What do you think? Can you catch a cold from Zoom? So I have a feeling it's allergies. So sorry that I sound a little bit stuffed up. Lesson 18, look at your page there. We're gonna be talking about what an interval is, okay? Here's the word, interval. Interval is how we measure the distance between two notes, okay? We don't measure them in inches. We don't say from A to B is 3 inches and from B to C is another 3 inches. So we actually measure it by letters. How many letters? So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It doesn't matter if it says flat or sharp. We are just concerned when we're talking about intervals about the letters, okay? So when we go from one letter to the very next letter, that's 2 letters. So we actually call that a second. So E to F, 1, 2, okay? C to D, 1, 2. F to G, 1, 2. Those are all a second because they are 2 letters. They step up. So another way to talk about seconds is calling them steps. When you step up or you step down, that's a second because it's 2 letters, okay? If we go from F to F sharp, that is not 2 letters, so that is not a second, okay? So F, even if you step up to F sharp, how many letters is that? 1, okay? So that's not a second. So on your paper, you're gonna see that I have, I've shown you what it looks like on the staff. A second on the staff always goes from a space to the very next line or from a line to the very next space, okay? And they can step up or they can step down. A second can go up or down. It's all about counting the letters. Okay, so down here, A, up a second, what letter would that be? If you go up a second from A. B, what's up a second from B? Write that letter here, okay? Then I have you going down a second. So we're talking about seconds. Thirds. A third is when we cover 3 letters. That's kind of easy to remember. So you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If I play an A and then I play a C, how many letters are between A and C? 1, 2, 3. I don't have to play B. I've skipped B. But in between A and C, there are 3 letters. So that is a third. Okay, if I play an E and then a G, how many letters is that? How many letters are in between? I'm only playing E and G. 1, 2, 3. I didn't play F. I played E up to G, and I skipped F. Doesn't matter that you didn't hear it. It's in there in how we measure it, okay? On the staff, when we write thirds, a third can go up or down. It goes line, we skip the next space, line. That's a third. Space, skip the line, space. Okay? Think about it from letters. If this is G and this is B, who did we skip? G. So 3 letters, it's a third. Okay? So if it goes G, line to line, the very next line, it's a third. Space to the very next space. Now, not this space to space, not just any space. It has to be the very next space up or down where you skip the line, then it is a third, okay? In the alphabet, it's A, skip B, land on C. Okay, what would be skipping up or a third above C? C, skip D, land on E. Okay, so on the second page, or on the second part of the bottom of the first page, you're doing thirds, writing in those letters. Second page. Okay. Some of you guys may not know what croquet is, so you need to look it up. Google it or YouTube it and see how to play croquet. It could be something fun you could do outside with your family. So, Jill's grandpa set up all these croquet wickets, and then he put letters on them, the music alphabet. Jill gets 2 points for every second that she hits her ball as a second. Okay, so if it goes through A and B, she gets 2 points. Now, if Jill gets really good and she gets her ball through B, C, and D, then it's a third because it's 3 letters. So if she went through B, C, and D, a third, she gets 3 points. Excuse me. So you're going to write in what's the interval. I tell you how Jill played, write the interval, and then how many points, and then you can add them up to see who won. Down here on the staff, look and see, is it a second or is it a third? If it's a second, circle second. If it's a third, circle third. And that's it for you guys this week, okay? Remember, you're counting letters. It's all about counting letters. So, and what letters are even in between. So yes, you'll see on the third, like right here, it's just 2 notes, A and F. But it's still a third because G is in between, okay? I think that's it. Should be an easy week. I'll see you guys next.